Finally, after a while, we're back with the new Minecraft video. Sorry, it's been a while, but Alex ran out of his Nintendo Switch Online, and now he's on his tablet where he's playing, so.
Ignore the new moments for me, because
he hasn't played tablet. And what is this, you ask? Well, a creeper came in and blew it up, so that's why. Oh wait, Alex, your bed. Alex, your bed.
Wait.
The creeper blew up your bed. Yeah, don't worry. I'll fix the hole. I'll fix the somehow weird hole in the ground. Maybe it's because of that mini cave we put in from like the last episode.
This disturbing testimony was published by an anonymous user on the Minecraft forum on August 30th, 2010.
Yeah, there was a drown in the pool that I had to deal with.
I don't know how it went in there.
There we go. I got the thing fixed.
According to the Minecraft wiki,
I'm gonna just go into the cave.
that appears to players within the game.
Okay, I need to
His eyes are blank. Sometimes he dresses like a dead Minecraft chasing him.
change my skin.
Yeah, change your skin to something that's not Alex.
He creates random buildings.
Because I don't want to be a girl. I'll change it to a custom skin that I have.
Oh yeah, right, because you're on a tablet, you can get
There's
customs.
many speculation about his
Okay, I got my custom skin on.
the most
Oh yeah, right. I remember that.
Hey, really?
And plus we also got a beacon.
that his
Beacon.
characters
One's blue, one's red. And plus it gives us these cool effects like speediness.
version 1.6. They
Woohoo!
discovered
I'm
that
Flash.
the photos included an Apache
Deja
code
vu.
that said
I've been in it. Oh,
You fell into the pool
which
again.
caused a lot of rumors among users. But it is said
Let's go
that he was
mining.
really the
No problem. How about this time we do our separate, for this episode, we'll do our separate journeys.
Never existed.
Okay.
Because I also want to do another journey. I need to get out.
But the testimonies and graphic evidence
Just so no, they can't get in.
Because I'm on the
maybe
same.
next time.
Yeah, you don't need to get your stuff back since you're on the same account.
I'm on the same Microsoft account.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I actually. It was first.
Is that a wither rose? Yep, it's a wither
I
rose.
got a private message from a user named Herobrine. Just 2 words. Stop.
Actually, it was first my tablet
When I
account,
went to
then it was my
investigate his
Nintendo
profile,
account.
typical error
This is
page.
pretty much my original account.
Yeah, that's Alex's original
I
account.
received an email
I
from
forgot
another
that you can
forum
get
user
custom
who had got to see the
skins,
thread I was trying to create.
For
He told me
tablets,
moderators
for
can read
tablets,
private
so
messages between
you'll
users
see
who were safer using our emails. He told me that he had
Yeah, custom skins.
He also had his motives
that you can only
behind
get
it.
on tablet, I think.
Yeah, because unlike us on console, we can only use like proper skins. Come on, Minecraft, add custom skins to console. It's possible.
A month passed before I heard from a secret informant again.
I'll see the other skins
Some of
I have.
those who ran into
Well,
No, I'll edit the
had so much
character,
more
and I'll
information
get a
about
new
alias
custom skin,
Herobrine.
because I always have
Found
been
that it
on
was
this.
frequently used by the Swedish player. After gathering more information, it was revealed
Choose new skin. And all you have to do is add it.
alias Marcus Persson, the developer of the game himself. I wrote to him directly asking if he had a brother. It took him a while to answer me, and he did it perfectly. I had a brother, but he's no longer with us. I
I'm gonna
haven't
go
seen
check
the
over
mystery
here.
player since our first encounter.
Whoa!
Noticed any more strange?
Alex?
I'm just looking at pictures of memories.
Nice, but Alex?
Yeah?
If you went with me, you would find an icy island. I found like one of those ice islands.
Okay. I'm being a person that died and he's a rapper.
Who?
XX Tentacion. Or however you're supposed to read it.
Appears to players
R.I.P.
an image of the
Yeah.
game where a strange figure can be sensed through the
What
mist.
heavy arm did you go?
According
I
to
went to like the north, I
Herobrine
guess.
is an unknown entity that appears to players within the
Well,
game.
in this
His eyes are blank. Sometimes he dresses like a dead miner.
I found a big
Chasing him.
hole.
He disappears as mysteriously as he appeared. He creates random buildings such as pyramids or torch-lit underground
I want to
complexes.
test out.
And he also tears 3 leaves apart.
Die. Die.
There are many speculation about his origin, but the most widespread version says that it was the username and skin of Notch's younger brother who died sometime after Minecraft was launched. and that his character is preserved in the game as a ghost.
I found snow.
In version 166, they discovered that one of the notes included in the patch code said removed Herobrine, which caused a lot of rumors among users. But it is said that it was really a distracting maneuver for Notch to avoid being asked farther on the subject. According to the official information, Herobrine doesn't exist and never existed, since there are no texture or traces of this character in the game files. But the testimonies and graphic evidence continue to make us doubt it. Maybe.
You found a snowy area?
Yeah. If you want, I can TP you to me.
Minecraft world in single player mode.
Alright, I'll TP you.
Everything was
I'll
normal
TP.
at first, as I started cutting down trees and
So do you want me to TP you now?
suddenly I noticed
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Wait. Hang on a second. Well,
Turning around and looking behind me,
there.
there's another character with the default
Look.
Where did you find this?
No clue?
I didn't see any avatar names on it.
I wasn't mining. I just came across it randomly.
It didn't stay there long.
Hey,
It
look.
looked at me quickly.
Ralphus.
I went back after him to change.
It's alright. I'm fine. Actually, everything is not fine. No, it's fine. Everything is not fine.
Ow!
Everything is not fine.
I saw things
Ow!
totally
Stop hitting me.
place, at least from
Anyway.
generator, usually saved by 2 tunnels with rocks.
Yeah, this is what I found. Hey, look, is that a new island? It's an island.
An entire forest of trees.
How is it, Alex? How is it snowing underwater?
Wait, let me get up. Let me up.
Really? No! Stop it! This is like the millionth time we use it. I can't take it. He's always doing this my down easy. Get the authority and stuff.
Jaden, my bed got destroyed. And I died.
Do you need me to teleport you again?
Yeah, I think we left the house because,
Don't.
my bed got destroyed.
Well, it's okay. I can teleport you to me when, you know.
Stop it.
I hope both of our beds are not
Can you please take that from him?
Okay, let me go quickly.
So now whenever I go up, finally.
Where are you? Look. There's a lot of zombies here. Well, there's a lot of zombies here.
Their worlds were full of constructions that were obviously not.
Well, you're gonna have to kill him then.
Described the character.
But I'm faster than him.
Almost a month.
I'm killing all these mobs. Plus, I found an island.
Some of those who ran into the mystery layer.
Found an island.
Information about the alias Herobrine and found that it was free.
Why is he still killing me?
After gathering more information, it was revealed that he was
Everything's fine.
rather not
Everything is not fine.
person.
Everything's fine.
I wrote to him directly.
Everything is not fine.
It took him a while to answer me.
Let me up.
Briefly. I had a brother, but he's no longer with us.
That was a close one.
I haven't seen the mystery player since our first encounter, nor have I noticed
Where the
any
heck did you
changes
go?
in my world. But I have proof of what
It's a
I'm
zombie!
I was able to press the print screen
Stay back.
and take a screenshot the first time I came across him. I will keep searching. I hope
gotta
that
kill
one
them. I wanna
day
break
the
it
truth
easy.
will be discovered. This disturbing testimony was published by an anonymous
killed
user
him.
in Minecraft
Where
forum
the heck
on
are you?
August 30th, 2000.
After I went to the Glacier Island, now I'm on a cool Sandy Island.
Can you
According
see
to the Minecraft
Well, hang on, I gotta deal with all these mobs.
that appears to player through the game. His eyes are black.
I gotta deal with all these mobs. Plus, because it's raining, I can't use my bow properly because it's flame.
What kind of strays?
Are they strays?
Yeah, these are these things that have like hats on.
Those are strays, probably, if they give you slowness.
The most widespread version says that
There.
He gave me.
Now can I teleport you?
I have to go.
You do?
and that his character is preserved.
Okay, Dad. Over property.
In fact, version 166, they discovered that one of the notes included in the patch code said
And I'm alone for the rest of this
which
video.
caused a
God
lot
damn
of
it.
rumors among users.
Well, I guess I'll keep on exploring.
It was merely a distracting maneuver for Notch to avoid being asked further on the subject.
Go.
According to the official information, Herobrine doesn't exist and never existed, since there are no texture or traces of this character in the world. But the testimonies and graphic
God dang it.
owning your Minecraft world, you should take a good look around.
Sorry about that noise. Ugh. Well,
Taco night and it's not Tuesday.
Archer Day.
You can't have tacos on other days.
Archer Day.
Especially if you have guacamole.
Archer Day.
Whatever. Just pile on the cheese. No oil.
Sword Day. Now.
Kinda need
This
those for
thing.
taco
Wait.
night. Taco
Ugh.
night doesn't have to be
What's
perfect
that?
to be
It's
perfect.
white there.
I'm
Some
creating
light
a
there.
checklist that makes choosing your
Frowns.
dead simple.
It's like a light there.
Confirm your symptoms. Fever, mucus, body
What's
ache,
over here?
stuffy nose. Step 2, reach for Buckley's complete liquid gel.
Ooh.
Tic-tackers. 2020 is just around the
Oh,
corner.
what? Oh god, I need to
Can't
resurface,
imagine how happy we are to start the new
resurface,
year
please.
with all of you. And we want to start the year in the best way
Okay,
possible.
need to
With a
build the
good
bubbles up
dose
and then I'll
of
go back down. Okay.
Surely, many
Alright, let's
of you
see, is there
had
anything
picnic
here?
for Christmas, just like Take and Tack did. As they behaved very well this year. And that's
Come
what
on,
we're gonna talk about
I came
today.
down here for treasure.
As it happens with some historic
Now I gotta
events
go
and
up.
mail shootings, there are many urban legends surrounding current video games. Some have never existed, while others have been possessed, causing harm to the players, or even death. Be very careful with Sonic, Tails Doll, Bandround, Super Mario, or Mortal Kombat. It could be your last game. Raised with all the luxuries in the world, so he acted as if governing was a game.
Got that same glitchy island I bet too.
Just to get a kick out of them, which made the locals afraid of him. Also, another strange characteristic.
Okay, I can't stand the rain and time. I'm just gonna set this today and this.
Horror lovers. The story we'll share with you today came from an
Whoa,
anonymous
wait.
source who identified
Is that a-
himself simply as Mark. We can't verify its
Dude.
authenticity.
There's a thing.
If
There's
it
a.
turns out to be true,
Yeah, I gotta
it would mean
resurface.
that one
It's
of the
covered by
happiest,
drown though.
most innocent cartoons in the
Ah.
world would be hiding a horrifying and bloody secret. It happened about 15 years ago.
Time to go down and see that shipwreck. Surrounded by drowns, but you know, treasure's gonna be worth it.
Another family, the Smiths, who raised pigs to sacrifice them and sell them to the town's preacher.
Come on.
However, their business wasn't doing well. They
Wait,
lost many
treasure
players
map.
and their estates were declining.
Okay, go.
It was a
Go.
peculiar family, since
No,
it
oh
only
no,
had two
no,
members.
please.
Joe
Oh,
Smith,
I'm dead.
a middle-aged farmer, and his young daughter.
Oh, I'm good. Alright, people, I'm good.
She had been arrested a few years ago for attacking her husband with a machete while she was drunk.
Oh man, need to wait until this heals.
Mark's neighbor.
I will
She was
think.
also one
Oh
of his
yeah.
best friends.
Wait, no.
He remembers her as a nice and meek girl, despite everything that happened to her. She had freckles on her face and was a bit chubby. She certainly inherited the physical attributes.
Did I get
of her
the treasure map? Oh yeah, I did. But I want to see if there's more
Mark
treasure.
joined
Ow!
her to feed
Did I get hit by a trident?
And sure enough, from all of them, she had a few favorites.
Anything else?
It was a small
Or was it just that
family.
room?
The male pig was a
Yeah, it's just that room.
animal who ended up becoming half blind due to an infection. The female could only have 2 piglets. She wasn't very fertile. One was a very charming male piglet that had a very curious characteristic. The sounds he made weren't oinks like the rest of his species, but fierce grunts instead. For Peppa, those piglets' growls sounded like the roars of a big dinosaur. The other piglet made normal oinks, but her size was extremely big for her age. She was
Go and go and go and go and go and go and go.
in the womb of her.
Yo, it's a sea temple.
And boy, did she look
I might
cute
go
when
that
compared to the
back to
others.
that for in the next Yo, I'm always terrified of that.
Mark used to make drawings with chalk on the walls of the barn. One
I'm so
particular day,
terrified
while
of
Mark
that.
was drawing a flower, since he wasn't very imaginative, his friend Peppa was drawing some sort of forest that seemed a bit eerie. With the
And this
pigs
is why I
using
hate it,
chalk, she
because
also
I
drew her
can't
favorite
break.
family of pigs, all of them using dresses and shirts, which made them look pretty funny. Peppa saw that Mark
Let's see
liked
how
what
long
she
it takes to
drew,
mine
so
sand.
she probably introduced to him her work of art. On one
You know, I'll
hand,
just
there
use a
was Sammy
shovel.
Pig. By her side was George, who was holding a stuffed dinosaur because he liked to roar like that.
That took a
Behind was
while. Let's see
Papa
without
Pig, who
that
wanted
shovel.
lessons because he couldn't see very well. And the last member of the family was Peppa Pig. Peppa gave that piglet her own name because she was very fond of her.
Mine. Okay, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna go battle an elder
Peppa
guardian.
was
Because
so
why
happy
not?
with her drawing.
I already got the
Right,
thing on.
and her father so he could see it. When Mr. Johan came and looked at the drawing,
Saw his
reaction
test. See his
was
tail.
one of exaggerated anger. He yelled at Peppa that he had warned her thousands of times to not get attached to the animals, because she
I'm gonna
knew
need
very
water
well
breathing.
what their
I'm
destiny
gonna go
was.
back and.
In fact, he had just fixed the meat grinder, so he was going to turn it off to continue production. Peppa's favorite family was going to be the first one to be sacrificed due to the diseases. The animals she had drawn so lovingly on the wall had their hours been. That day, but it became moves in the refrigerator. Peppa started crying and came closer to Mark before he did. Her father blocked her and figured to have to find some place to give to the pigs. Little Peppa was devastated, and Mark could hear her weeping even from his own house.
What?
While Joe butchered the animals with his
Okay.
machete. A while later, Peppa went back to Mark with her hands covered in blood. He was sure that was blood of Peppa's favorite pigs. Between tears, she used that blood to paint Fred the dress of her drawings still in the barn's wall. She drew a big smile in the pig's face and stopped crying. She raised her gaze to look at Mark, who slowly got closer to him and whispered if he could help her crying the rest of the way. She said her father was rested and she was in
There we
charge
go.
of finishing up.
Let's go.
Mark accepted without thinking it twice and followed her to the grinder.
Here goes nothing.
It was an immense,
Here.
very powerful
You want me?
machine.
Here I
The
am.
tower in appearance. Peppa turned it on
Wait,
and started
Elder.
making a sharp dent.
Okay, I can't back up. Oh, you're on, boy. I have one of the most.
A big stink
That was
bucket
easy.
filled with viscera.
Awesome. Like these as
The content was so
trophies.
thick and it was so bloody that it was difficult to distinguish what
Wet
it actually
sponge.
contained. Mark was having a hard time trying not to
think
throw
one's
up, so
enough.
he stepped aside while Peppa threw the contents of the bucket in the machine. It emitted a mechanical crunch, as if it was having a hard time breaking down the meat. Maybe Mr. Johan didn't fix the machine as well as he thought. But suddenly, Mark froze in shock when he saw Peppa take up some sort of long limb out of the bucket. One that looked very similar to a human arm. He couldn't believe it, until he could perfectly distinguish that the limb ended in a human hand.
Oh, wait.
He looked at Peppa with a horrified expression, but she kept on doing her job, and emotionally, she realized that on one
Okay, when is this
there
gonna
was
run
a
out?
golden wedge.
Like, when's the
Took it
rain
out and looked
gonna
at
run
it for a
out?
few moments. She grunted in disgust, threw the ring to one corner of the barn, and then threw the entire arm into the machine, which kept on roaring and squealing. Mark averted his gaze and didn't want to look again during the unending moments that Peppa took to pour the rest of the bloody content in the bucket.
God
Through
damn
the
it.
other side of the
This is his fault.
which a thick and stinking paste was coming out, it started to spurt a lot of blood that was being shot all over the walls. When she finally finished, Peppa turned off the machine and a deafening silence then took place. She then grabbed a shovel, shoveled a portion of those bloody and ground remains, and threw it into a wheelbarrow, and took it to her favorite family of pigs. They eagerly ate the remains while she lovingly petted them. Mark joined her without uttering a single word. After it was all over, Peppa said goodbye and got into her house. Days passed by, and Mark didn't see any more signs of activity at the Smiths farm. The other neighbors got worried and alerted the local police. They arrived at the farm but didn't find Peppa or little Peppa anywhere.
Yes.
After many searching sessions throughout the area, the pigs were declared as missing and the farm was shut down. Mark sat at his house porch to see how the police transported the animals, including those who were part of Peppa's belonging. He then went to take a last look at Peppa's drawing, his friend's masterpiece, which would then be burned into his brain forever. He never told the police anything about what he saw, since he didn't want to incriminate his best friend. And
How do I
it made
break
no
this?
sense, since that nightmare was over now.
Might as well keep it as a trophy.
He repressed those events deep in his mind and never thought about them again, as if they never happened. That year. Working on the whole time, he had to design a cartoon joke.
Any more land
Happy and colorful.
explored? Because this. So yeah, some of it was with Alex. Now most of this is in solo.
Thus, Mark immediately
Is that a cave down there?
drawing
Huh.
Peppa
I'm gonna go
Pig
see.
in the barn. And thus, Mark decided to share with his friend a story he heard when he was little. The story of a little piglet named Peppa Pig.
Oh. Uh-huh. Alright. Need, might as well bring some wood in case. What do I replace it with? I'm gonna follow this, treasure map.
Welcome once again, horror lovers. Today we bring you...
Oh, I'm right near it. Okay, then. Alright, go back.
Prepare yourselves, because we bet you'll enjoy this
Ow.
tale. One day, a single mother and her 12-year-old daughter Eli were invited to a party at her grandparents'
Alright,
house.
come on.
They were celebrating
Find out the
years
location of
marriage,
this.
and although their relationship with
X
their daughter
marks
was
the
rocky,
spot, my
they
case.
still wanted to share such a
X
special
marks
day
the
with
spot,
her
mateys.
Eli. However,
Ow.
at the last minute, the mother decided to just leave Eli at the party and then go away. She didn't want to be there and had a lot of work to do.
Come on, where's the thing?
Eli's grandparents drove her to her house. However, they noticed something strange at the entrance, so they asked their granddaughter to wait in the car. Unfortunately, Eli decided to follow them into the house.
I'm gonna do
without them
/7
noticing.
TNT.
What they found was absolutely horrifying. As soon as the grandma
Whoa.
crossed the doorstep, she let out a terrifying scream. Her daughter was on the floor, dead, with an expression of true horror on her face. There was a note next to the body, which said, "Don't you dare answer them." Little Eli was frozen in shock, observing the body of her mother for the last time.
Go,
The case was
go.
closed due to a lack of evidence of aggression, and the police declared it as a natural death. Eli then moved in with her grandparents, who took custody of her to raise her and give her love. They lived in an old military residential area. They hardly had any neighbors left, but they loved it there, precisely because of the peace and quiet of the place.
I think this is not. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think.
Grandparents
I think.
were in the house every now and then. One of those times, she was in the living room watching TV, when out of the blue she heard someone call her name.
Unless this is where it is.
Elizabeth. Her first reaction was to turn around to see who was calling her, but then she remembered that she was alone, and thought that maybe it had been just the product of her imagination. Eli decided to go to bed, as her grandparents would be back soon. However, she once again heard someone calling her name. She thought that maybe her grandparents had arrived. "Yes,
Whoa.
Grandma," she said. Nobody responded, so Eli insisted. When she received no response, she went downstairs and said her grandparents had come back. But no, the house was completely empty. That made her feel very nervous, so she locked herself in her grandparents' room and grabbed a bag.
Some right
Couldn't stop
below it.
thinking about the day her mother died. Then, her voice called her yet again, and she would respond, but nobody would answer back. Eli was terrified, and all of a sudden, she heard the steps of someone running towards the room. She froze in place when she saw the door opening slowly. But then, nothing else happened. Eli decided to get up and look at the hallway. When she didn't see anybody there,
Where
she started
is
to cry.
the treasure?
At everything that was happening.
Where
She then
is
grabbed her mobile phone
the
and
treasure?
parents.
Where? I wonder. What is that?
Like a nightmare. And when she still
Wait,
had the
right
phone in her
bed?
ear, she heard the
Two,
same
hang
voice
on.
through it. "Elizabeth." She threw
Kill.
her phone as far away as she could and rushed to her room,
Oh.
hid under her bed sheets, feeling extremely scared. But then she heard how someone was unlocking the front door, and also heard someone yelling her
Whatever. I
name
couldn't
again.
find that. So,
She thought she
video's
was safe
over.
and ran
And
downstairs.
see you later.
looking
Drop
for
a
her
like and subscribe
grandparents.
if you enjoyed
To
this
her
series and
shock,
want to see
nobody
more.
was there. Eli
And
felt
I still have
lost,
the treasure
puzzled,
map with me.
and scared. She
And
started
look,
crying
trophy
again
room, we
and went
got
back
this,
upstairs,
and
desperate
you
for
know,
that
the
nightmare
stuff
to
I
end
do
once
done
and
the
for all.
adventures. Red and blue's
But then
couch
she
for
arrived.
me and
Her
Alex.
grandma was
Alex's
right there.
side, my
Or
side.
so she thought.
And I'll see you in the
Eli
next
looked at her wondlessly. She realized
vid.
something was